Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Danny Shelton muscles his way in for the sack.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. It'll be a 48-yard punt, 5 there on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. An update from Buffalo. The Bills have taken the early lead. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses.
Now, 180. Hey, we're good. 180.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 10 yards, good for a Giant 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Chubb with a 1st down carry as he'll get about 3 out of it. Make it 2nd and 7 coming up. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Redskins nothing.
Monday, down. 280. Watch the pass. Kill. 4 down.
Mike 50. No chance. Hey, alert.
Later one. Rip right.
From the 38, Carr. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 26.
50 to Mike. 50 to Mike. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
You gonna see two. Son, you gonna see me in your nightmare.
Carr now on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he is all the way up past the 25.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off.
Just like that.
Look at me, zipper. Hey, Alpha.
Let's go. Hey, we got
Now.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
The Redskins on third down, just 1 for 3. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The Redskins on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Hey. Greystone travel.
53 to Mike. 53. Check 53.
Deep rip.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. And that will be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Here we go. 58, boys. 58.
On 2nd and 9, Carr. That'll be caught by Cup. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
6-6, pull it high.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Dustin Colquitt now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And it's fielded at the 34. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt. 3-yard return, and it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch now. Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike.
Tannehill. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Michael Kendricks coming in to drop him. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Stephon Tuitt, the former Notre Dame man, able to record his 5th sack of the season. Here's Michael Pilardi now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Two minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches.
He's coming. We got double.
Shotgun now for Carr. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Kenny Galladay with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
14. Redskins nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
First down. First and 10. At the
Ready,
41-yard line.
18 Gator.
Here we go. Let's
Go.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Hey, Haywood.
Mike, 53. 50.
On first down, it's Tannehill. Open man there is Malone. A gain of 6 there on first. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Hey.
Check. 53's Mike.
Go.
53's Mike.
Ready.
Now it's Tannehill. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. That's caught inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster with touchdown number 7 on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Now Matt Prater for the point after. And that one makes it 14-7. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
The Giants take over first and 10.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running it.
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
55.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Carr. That's out to Chubb, complete.
That's it, baby.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Let's go.
Yep.
Check. Motion out of the backfield. Motion out of the backfield.
Mike 55. Mike 55.
Again, it's Bell. 7 yards there and a first down.
It's funny, partner. Le'Veon Bell, when he came out of Michigan State, when I go back and look at my analysis of him and what my grades were for him, thought he was a big-time player, great potential, but I didn't know we were going to get this player. I was used to a big, solid, thick running back, but now I've got a full package, a guy who can do everything, as we just saw there, including breaking tackles.
But at the time, 2nd-round pick in 2013, some people probably wishing they'd taken him in the first.
Back at the 37-yard line.
Ready? 10-2 soft.
Three to Mike.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. Buzz. Go get number. Yes. Move.
53. Check 53.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. On snap.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 35. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's. That's exactly what they did there.
He's got Burton here. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
First down.
Set, ready? 18.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
Look at me. Zipper.
Mike, 55. Check.
Go.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They come out here in the eye.
Watching your five. You ain't going nowhere. Hey.
Stay home.
Bravo.
Check. 55 to Mike.
They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Le'Veon Bell with touchdown number 8 on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point good by Prater, and we are tied at 14. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now they'll run it on the toss. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Carr. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
First down, New York.
Monday, down. You ready?
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Slam.
And again, it's Chubb. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Nick Chubb His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Giants have taken the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead.
Let's go. Let's go.
Ready, break.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
And 10 at the 25-yard line.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Go, go. Hey, orbit.
55. Hey, eat. Hey, they're scared. They're scared. 50, go.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. It's caught by Bryant. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
Brings up third down.
The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches.
Rush, go. Hey, zoom.
Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And the lane closes quickly for Bell, and he did not make it. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down.
Hey, Delta.
Check, 55 to Mike. Check, 55 to Mike. Let's go.
Ready.
They are going for it. It's Tannehill. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. Elsewhere, they have gone to the second half in Carolina. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
2nd and 10 at the Redskins' 34-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They run it again with Chubb. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to third down. The Giants on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Carr now to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. The safety Terrell Edmonds picks it. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
On the ball.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. This one into the hands of Burton. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Now, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Tannehill now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
55's mine, guys. 55.
Yes, yes. Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. Come to my work. 5.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much running room. Down to the 32. It was Jaron Reed who got him down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Hey, wahoo!
Tighten up. Pull it together.
Hey, check right. Watch it, 5.
On 2nd and 9, Tannehill. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 18. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Tannehill. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey. Hey, Alpha.
53's the Mike. 53. Check 53.
Pick me up. Here we go. Mike, 50.
Lee Griffin.
Brian has it. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
It's a game of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
The Redskins on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 4.
Now. Hey, exit.
Right there in the middle. 55. Coming to you.
Go.
To the air again, Tannehill. Oh, no, he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
For the field goal, a 32-yard attempt.
And the 13-year man puts it through, and that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
Go, go. Hey, Charlie.
On first down, Tannehill. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
53 to Mike. 53.
Go.
53. You're not ready. You're not ready.
Hey, Haywood.
Mike, 53.
Get it.
Second and 10, Tannehill once more. That's caught. It's Malone. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Complete to Josh Malone. It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
Check. 53.
Go.
53 is Mike.
Let's go, D. Let's go. 53 is the Mike. 53 is the Mike. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
53 is the Mike. 53. Check 53. All right, T. Let's go. All right, T.
5.
53. Mike.
Let's go.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. He's got his tight end, Burton. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Washington Redskins, first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Ready? 60 outlaw.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Let's go.
Watch the shift. Watch the shift. Hey, watch the shift.
Yep.
Watch the shift.
Smoke. Go, Jackrabbit. Come on.
On first down, McFarland. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
Nick Kwiatkowski there on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the 15-yard line.
Ready, set.
53 is the Mike. Come on.
Yes.
You got it.
Hey, Echo.
53 is the Mike. 53. Check 53. Let's go, D.
Ready.
On second and 7, Tannehill. Complete to Bryant. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Shift.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal.
It's just me and you.
Go.
Bravo.
55, Mike 55.
Fight.
He's back to throw. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Redskins are going to retake the lead. And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown.
Juju Smith-Schuster. Touchdown, Redskins.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Prater for the extra point. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages, as a field goal now can only tie it. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
The Giants take over.
Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you.
There he goes, left side. The 20, 10. Touchdown, Giants. Kenny Galladay. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Giants are once again going to retake the lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is...
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Hey, dude.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy?
Now Tannehill. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Mike 53. 53. Mike. Watch the back.
Tannehill. Out left side here to Bryant. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
60 or.
Number 53. Mike 53. I got you, punk.
Now.
Motion. Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man.
Hey, team 6.
53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. I'm going.
Let go.
He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. Got a man it's caught inside the 10. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Let's get off the field.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
53's the mark. 53, check 53. We got to get the
Now it's Tannehill. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. Well, no doubt an electrifying finish to have it down inside the 10-yard line. That final shot, though, they couldn't get it in the end zone, and that's all she wrote.
And they had the final shot. The last snap taken that close to the end zone. They don't get it in, so they'll regret that. But flip it over, making a stand in that portion of the field, congratulations to them.
So for the Giants, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Big D to take on the Cowboys. Meanwhile, for the Redskins, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.